Hey guys, today is October the 6th of 2015 and I want to go over the New Zealand dollar. Out of all the US pair, probably the New Zealand dollar is probably the best one for a long-term profit. So please pause the video and read the video disclaimer, and we'll be using price and time techniques on this one. So this is what I start with. I normally go with the what I call the big picture, which is the monthly. And just to show that, W.D. Gann taught that time is the most important factor of all, even above price. I kind of think they're both equal, but whatever the teacher said, I'll lean with that. But you can see that the New Zealand dollar made a low in October, on the month of October in 2000, and kept going up, down. Mind you, this is all monthly candles. March, put a low in June, put a high in March, February, came all the way down, put a low in March, shot back up, May, and put a high in August, kept going up, and put a high in July, and now we're here, August, September, October. So what I do is I normally start building my retracements. I start doing the measurements, and I used to use Fibonacci, but no more. I mean, once in a while I still use it, but I normally use the percentage levels. Green is a 50%. As you can see, that the New Zealand stalled right here. It pierced it, it pushed below it. What I call a bear trap. In August they got a bear trap there, and then in September they got a bear trap, and now in October it's not a bear trap, but it's beginning, I guess maybe a beginning of a bull run. I've been doing some analysis. I'm not completely finished, but it's a possibility. I have to do, there's a system I run that I do, and it's very intensive to calculate if this is a possible low, and I tally it all up, and if the evidence leans more that this is a possible low, then I start getting aggressive. But it's kind of like 50-50, or maybe it could be a possibility that maybe November could be a low or whatever. Then I'm not that aggressive on my trading, so I'm a little more trading with smaller trades here and there, not building aggressive positions for this thing to shoot high or whatever. So I start up there. We can see that right now we're at the 50%. The 50% is at 63.69. That's from the top. I go from this next one here to the top. You can see that that's already the 50%, and there's a 62.5% here also. So this is becoming a little stronger level. You can see that these are off centered a little bit, but this is a strong level, because from this move to this move up here, you get a level. Whatever you want to call it. Some people call it a vibration level. Whatever it is a measured level between this point to this point, and from this point to this point. The biggest stronger level is the 50, which is from the whole move. So you're getting a map, a layout out of it. Then from here, you get to the top. You go all the way down here. And then I guess you could go from the weekly and go all the way down here. So now you kind of have an idea what's going on, you know, measured wise. And that was 20 years of data. Now I know, you know, what's kind of what now. And this is the bottom that we have right now. And that's a 50% level right there. So that 63, 61-ish level right there could be a good place if it goes down, maybe get in. But we'll see. Then from there, you just kind of have to build out, you know, an angle of speed, you know, and the research that I've been doing, actually this is a weekly, let's go to a daily. This is daily candle, and there's a lot of interesting dates right here, just here. This, it's interesting. Look at this. So you kind of see how I see the charts. Look at that, 824. You had a nice spike. I don't know what it was. It could be news related. I haven't looked at the calendar on the news to see if this was you know, news related or whatnot, or a report came out and this is what happened. But it's interesting to see that on 824 you got this massive spike, got this nice pop back up, and then, you know, it came back down, and then on September 24th got this nice pop and shot up and broke out of this consolidation a day after this low. 24. So those are the kind of things I kind of see. Sometimes you look at this as this could be a clue that there could be a low on the 23rd, on the 24th. Those are the kind of things I look, because time is the most important factor. But anyway, you got a low on the 7th and you got a low on the 23rd, and then here it looks like we just, you know, exhausted ourselves and may have a pullback, which, you know, I kind of see maybe a pullback coming if these lows are, you know, are the correct price and time lows. This could be a pullback, and, you know, if you do geometry, that could be a 45 angle degree. It should probably respect it. So you got this angle right here, this support level, which is strong, plus a 45 degree angle going up. That could probably be, you know, a good zone to buy, you know, somewhere around there if it pulls back. So I'll be watching it. This is kind of the techniques I start doing, you know, just to see level wise where I'm at within the big picture. But this is a strong, I mean, it could chop around here for a while, but know that this 63, 83, 68, somewhere around there ish is going to be a good support for now. See how it's going, you know, dancing. So it could push lower, you know, even if it pushes lower here. This could be a great buying opportunity right here too. But I haven't finished doing my analysis yet, but a lot of it is showing a possibility that this area right here could be a low, you know, right here. We'll see. I mean, it could probably pierce it, but like I said, it's interesting. A lot of numbers are piling up in this zone right here. So I'm looking for, you know, just kind of guessing right now. I'm kind of looking for a pullback, maybe to here, and maybe shoot back up, or, you know, don't even get down there, or maybe just break through it and maybe hit the other angle right here that goes excuse me, that goes across either the 2x1, the 26.25, maybe hit it there and then shoot up. So let's say if this is the 45, it could probably crack the 45 and hit the 2x1 and then, you know, shoot up over there, or, you know, push down here. So however you want to play it, just follow the price action, and it should probably give you an indication of what it's going to do. If it does find support in one of these angles, it could be interesting to see how it's going to play out. But that's what I'm watching, and I keep you posted on my thoughts on the New Zealand dollar. This is probably the best one to watch compared to all the other ones. You know, the euro dollar and the pound dollar. Let me show you something else. Let's see. This is my indicators that I use. I know it's a little crazy a lot, but you can see that we were in a squeeze play here, and then we've pulled back down, and now we're in a squeeze play here, and now it's showing that the squeeze is to the upside. So that means price has been contained in a trading range, and it wants to go higher on the daily. You can see that the Fisher's pushing up. Right now the 50 CCI is at the midpoint. Looks like it wants to push up, but you know, it could get a pullback. You had the equinox on the 21st here. Got a full moon. Got a buy PPS signal. Shot up, went through the 50, went up here and kind of stalled. So I wouldn't be surprised if it, you know, finds support here at the 64.56, or maybe pull and hit the 20, 63.64, which is at 63.64. It's a little lower than the 50, but you know, that whole little area is a good area, you know, to get in, you know, if you're thinking, you know, this thing is going to go higher. So you got the 20 there, you got the 50, big level there, and you're coming up to a new moon, which is the 13th. And I don't know if that's on a weekend. 12, 13. No, so that's next week, Monday and Tuesday. So, and then you got, you know, 45 and the 2x1 here. So, you know, depending how you're gonna play it, this little area right here could be a great little buying zone. You can see that, you know, on the squeeze is pushing up higher. You got an MMG pushing higher. You got, you know, it's pretty spread out, you know, on the weekly. So it could be a snapback. It could push right back down like it did right here. You know, this is showing me that there's a possible snapback to the downside. So the lower it goes, the better it is to get in, you know, if it pushes lower. And if it doesn't take out, or if it does take out some of these lows, you know, just keep a tight stop. And if it gets you out, you know, and it starts going higher again, you can just get back in again. And on the 12-hour, you can see the same thing. You're starting to get some signals, you know, some weakness coming in. So maybe people taking profits or whatever, and, you know, it could come down here to the 64.29. But I'm expecting a pullback, and, you know, the more I research and the more I feel more confident, I'll fill you in on my thoughts on the New Zealand dollar. Hope this helps. I'll keep you posted, and make some pips. Peace.